Hey everybody, welcome back to White's World. In today's episode, guys, like I said last episode, we will be solving our food problem because, guys, 33 steak, that's pretty pitiful. For episode 9 of a series, it's kind of pitiful. So we really need to fix that. Get some better food. I may make a chicken cooker today or something of the sorts because we need to get a lot of food very quickly, especially around here where I keep on falling. Yeah, we're gonna need to get a lot of food so we can heal up pretty quickly. But after looking at your guys' suggestions from last episode, I implemented a few of them, or will be implementing probably a few of them. First off, one person, I believe it was Goldie, suggested that I put spruce planks here instead of these oak planks. So I want to see how this looks. Let's see how this goes. See, I like the spruce, but I don't know if it mixes too much with the texture of the oak right here. I do like the spruce. I think it looks pretty good. And it may end up working out well in the end. But I want to check oak once again. That there. I think for now we'll go with the spruce. I'll see what you guys think as well. If you have any preference, oak versus spruce, either one I think would work pretty well. But I don't know, we'll see. And another suggestion I've got, I forget who it's from. I'm so sorry, but I forget who it's from. And they said instead of having a staircase down, which is kind of old-fashioned, takes a little while, and since I want this to be a mine shaft, why don't I put like a little area right here for me to have like a water chute to go down and maybe like an elevator to come back up, and right here to have sort of a minecart track where a minecart chest could come up and down and move materials up and down. Since I wanted to do something like that, which is a great idea. I really love that idea. It's kind of sad that I did all this before waiting for your guys' input, but yeah, I really like that idea. So I'll probably be tearing all this out, replacing all this back with. I may not actually replace all of it back with smooth stone. But I'll definitely be creating a platform right here because I really like that idea. And we'll probably do that not next episode, but the episode after that. So hopefully that'll work out pretty well. But guys, like I was saying, we have a lot of work to do today. I need to get a lot of food. I want to create a chicken cooker or just some kind of egg mechanism where I can get a lot of eggs because we may not have enough eggs for a chicken cooker just yet. I want to get those done. I want to extend this pathway. I want to get a lot of farming done. And get a lot of just stuff done around here. There's a lot of grindy stuff that really needs to get done, so that way we can. Basically, this is a prep episode where we're preparing for the future, which I'm really excited about. And the next episode, of course, will be the wither fight. So, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and do some stuff. I need to move. First thing I need to do is I need to move the cows from over there to over here, and then start breeding everything and get a bunch of wheat and carrots and potatoes and stuff going. So I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and do those things. And when I bring you guys back, hopefully, I'll have a lot done. I'm finally putting this thing to good use. I'm actually smelting? I'm actually cooking some steak in here. Let's grab some of that, so I can put some of that back, some in there as well. We'll have steak for days for a little bit. There was actually, when I moved the cows over, there was roughly probably 50 cows in the pen. I only moved 2 over, so that's all I could move over because the rest of them just wouldn't come with me. So, oh well. But one thing before I go into that thing over there that I want to mention is that we are now in the latest snapshot for Minecraft 1.11.1, snapshot 16W50A. This is the one that adds the sweeping enchant for the sword that I haven't really gone into yet. And also this is the one that adds fireworks that boost elytra, your elytra flight, which is going to be really awesome once we have elytra. I feel like that's a lot better than just using a bow. It makes a lot more sense really, other than shooting yourself. But as you guys saw, I moved the cows over here. Before I moved the cows, though, I moved the pigs and the sheep over here. The pigs were a bit of a struggle, not gonna lie. The pigs were a bit of a struggle. The sheep just kind of all lined up together, so that wasn't too terribly difficult. And one thing I wanted to try, I saw this in, I believe it was Jay's video, but is this a thing? Oh my gosh. That is a thing of vanilla. You can breed pigs with potatoes. I never knew that. Like, what? I never knew that was a thing. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. But it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. But it's just crazy in my mind because I've always just used carrots. But yeah, this is done, guys. All these pens are done. I went with a little bit, I guess you could say I spruced up the design a little bit, added a log with a slab on top on the sides, which isn't much sprucing up, but it does look a little bit better than just straight fences, which I do like. We have, of course, the carpets right here so I can get in and out of these pens. But yeah, all these are done. All I have to do off camera, in between clips, and off camera and before future episodes and after future episodes is breed all these guys together. These are going to be pretty important pens. These are the only pigs, sheep, and cows around here. So, except for up there. I think there's one cow up there. So he's going to be pretty important for this area, especially knowing that this area down here is going to be my farming area of the base, which is going to be super awesome. But yeah, guys, anyways, what we're going to do for the next little bit of the episode is I need to find some chickens. I need to find some eggs. I want to get at least an egg collection system set up today. I would love to get a chicken cooker. I believe that there is a design out there that may still work where you can switch it on and off between collecting eggs and getting cooked chicken. I'm fairly certain that's an option. I'll have to do some more research. I think I built one in my old single player world that was a lot like that. But that little chicken cooker / egg collector thing will go over in spawn. I kind of want it to be always running. I'm not entirely certain if it will be always running, but it'll be a good thing to have over at spawn, especially if we end up dying and we didn't set our spawn in a bed. If we spawn over at spawn, we can have easy access to food and whatnot over there, which will be pretty important if we do end up dying and need to go get our stuff. But guys, I'm going to go ahead and go off camera and get some materials together, research a little bit about the chicken cooker, see what I can do about that, or at least an egg collector. And when I bring you guys back, hopefully I'll have a little bit more of an update for you guys and we can get started on some sort of collection system. Oh man, okay, so I realized after doing some research that we're going to need a lot more eggs to make a chicken cooker, right? And I don't know, I'm not entirely certain if the old models will work in 1.11, especially this snapshot. I'm not really certain. So I built this thing in front of me. Now what this thing in front of me is an egg collector. What happens is, you see the water in there? There are water source blocks. The inside is at a 9x9 in total. Water source blocks in the corners. And essentially, there's only one block that does not have water on top of it, and that is the very center block. In that center block, there's a hopper chain goes down, feeds into this chest. All kinds of magic works there. And I built this thing. I'm not certain how I feel about this. It's certainly an interesting build to say the least. The roof, I'm actually quite happy with how the roof turned out. It's a different style roof than what I usually go with, but it actually turned out pretty nice. I actually quite like it. But everything else is interesting. Now, I originally intended this to just be a temporary thing until we get an actual chicken cooker going, but I think we might actually build this in the world and see how it goes. We'll see how it goes, I guess. I tried adding some stuff here to make it look better. Didn't work out really the greatest, but it looks all right. It looks all right. It's not great, but it's all right. But I do think I'll be building it in the world. We'll probably put it on a mountaintop somewhere, or we'll put it down. We'll put it down in the farming area, and see what happens. See how it looks. I'll try to find a good place for it, because this will probably be a permanent thing, unless I get tired of it, and then I'll just tear it out. Oh man, this thing. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and build this in the world. I need to go get some eggs as well. I need a lot of stuff to actually make a chicken cooker, which is definitely something I want to make in this world. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and go off camera and build this thing in the world. And when I bring you guys back, hopefully we'll have it done and we can start putting some eggs in it and see if we can get some eggs in return. Alright, so I figured I'd give you guys a little bit of an update before I finish this thing. This is about halfway done, I believe. I've gotten the hoppers right here. I have the fences around. I have this little lower portion already done. Really what's left is the top portion, which is going to be a little more intricate. Of course, we've got the roof, we've got water to place, we've got a lot of glass, a lot of things left to do, guys, and it'll hopefully be pretty fun, actually. I like the place that I put it. I put it right next to the mine right here. We can extend the road over here at some point. We may not extend the main road over to there. Might do a little side path up to it, because this really isn't a main attraction. It's just something for right now that we're going to need for right now. And right here's a pretty good spot. I was going to put it over here-ish, like down there. But I feel like this was a much better spot. It's kind of out of the way, symbolizing the fact that this thing's not going to be a huge deal to me. But it's still pretty close to where a lot of my stuff is. So it will be pretty easily accessible whenever we do need it. But I'm going to go ahead, like I said, and finish this thing off camera. And when I bring you guys back, it should be finished. 1, 2, 3, 16 to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please, 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 please. Yeah. Yes. Oh. Stay there. Stay there, chicken. Just stay right there. Can we get another one? 3, 4. Okay, well, we have one. You stay. Don't go anywhere. I really hope that these things don't despawn. I don't think that they do. But, guys, this puppy is finished. Haha. We put some lights up in there. I'm not the proudest of them, but there's still some glowstone lights. The collection system is right here. Once that chicken grows up, it will start plopping down eggs in here. It's going to be very slow. Very, very slow to begin with. But once we get more chickens up there, I'll probably go around a couple more times and try to go get some more eggs. I went exploring for probably 500 blocks out, most likely. I think it was. To find some eggs. I got a stack, roughly. I'll probably get another stack and try to get as many chickens in there as I can. I'm pretty sure max entity cramming is still a thing. I don't think I disabled it. Which I'm pretty sure the max amount of entities you can have in one space then is 24, I want to say. I saw somewhere that it's 24. So that's definitely a thing that's going to be worrying for us. Yeah. And another thing too, I made a little pathway up to here. It's all gravel right now. I might mix in some cobblestone. Kind of your typical natural path going from the main path up here. And it looks pretty good in my opinion. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm actually kind of happy with this structure. Now that it's in place, now that I have it finished where it's at, it turned out pretty well. I'm actually quite happy with how it turned out. Once we get some trees around here, once we start filling up the area, I need to get rid of this lava at some point. Once we start filling up the area, it's going to look a lot better. It's going to look a lot more fitting for the area. So pretty excited for that, guys. But guys, there are 2 more things I want to do this episode. This episode might be a little bit short. I know some of you guys really want longer episodes. But these episodes, I find it very difficult to make long episodes nowadays. I will still try my best, but this episode may be a little bit short. But as I was saying, there's still 2 more things we have to do, which I'll be showing you right now. I see you, big guy. I see you. All right. This is it. Come at me. Come on. Please give me a pearl. Please give me a pearl. Please give me a pearl. Aw, come on, man. Well, that was a bummer. I was really hoping to get an ender pearl because I really wanted to get an ender chest for today. I feel like that would have been a pretty cool way to kind of end off today's episode, but we will end off today's episode over here at the house in the enchanting area. I want to do a few more enchants. We need to get a chestplate enchant. Okay, we might go with that. We have a leg. We actually have fire protection 4 on our legs, our diamond legs already. We have aqua affinity. That's actually not bad. Bane of arthropods sucks. Efficiency 4, that's not bad. Breaking 3, that's not bad. I want to go with a chestplate and see what happens. Because we could really use a chestplate because there's something else I want to do this episode. So let's go ahead and go with that. Okay, Prod 3, I'll take that. I wish we had another level, but I guess we don't. Honestly, I'm not in the mood to go out and go and try to go get another level. It's not something. All right, so we have all that stuff. We can do some more enchants. I'll probably do some more enchants off camera, of course. Let's put this stuff away. And so now that we've enchanted our chest plate, let's go ahead. Let's go in here and make the move. Let's do that. Let's do that. take this baby off, put this on. Oh yeah, guys. Full diamond. Enchanted, which is awesome. I'll put these on here for now. We'll probably move these later. This is my first set of armor right here, which I have yet to name. I usually name my first set of armor to first helmet, first chest piece, something like that. And the last thing I wanted to do before we end off the episode is I want to head down here and head to our project board. So I haven't really been down here in an episode in a while, but I did mark that we finished the AFK fish farm. That is completely done, which is awesome. Something I need to do hopefully soon is make a tree farm. There's a whole bunch of stuff on here I really need to do that we are doing next episode. We need to do some of that soon. And I need to get on my list and I need to change some stuff around in between episodes. Because there's some stuff on here that we're not going to be doing sooner. We might still do a zombie farm. Overworld transport, that's probably going to be later. So I'll probably take that off and put something else on because we need to get an enchantment house set up. We need to get a storage house set up, which should probably go on there first rather than a lot of that other stuff. Because we really need like different enchantment areas and storage and whatnot sooner rather than later. But guys, that's actually going to do it for today's episode. I hope you all enjoyed. I know it's a bit of a short one, but hopefully these episodes aren't too short for you guys. I know some people have been wanting some longer episodes, and I would love to make longer episodes. The problem I have is that whenever I intend on making a longer episode, it ends up being about this length, which is probably about 15 minutes roughly, 16, 17, something like that. And also, usually I try to aim for my episodes to be anywhere between 15 and 20 minutes long. Any longer than that, and I know that I'll be talking too much, or if it is longer, it takes a lot more time to make, which is something that I do want to do, but it's going to take a little while before I can, I guess, put in more effort. More effort. Sounds like I'm not putting in effort. I'm putting in a lot of effort, but the longer episodes aren't necessarily a thing that I can do that often. It takes a lot more time, I guess, to do those. Because I really have to put a lot more content into the episode. Because the reason the episodes are shorter is because I'm trying to put a lot of content, and how I structure my episodes is a lot of cuts. So it's just how things work out. But guys, like I said, thank you all so much for watching this episode in White's World. If you did enjoy the video, go ahead and smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and or not already subscribed. Anyways, guys, take care, and I'll see you later.